Welcome to our channel, and so glad you visited today. If you are new to our channel, I want to give you a big welcome, and my name is Teresa. Today's video is going to be an abbreviated version of the Christmas videos that I put out last year in 2019. Our channel has grown a lot over the years, so I wanted to put them all into this video. So if you want more details on how I make these DIY projects and get more staging and decorating ideas, I will leave a playlist of all the videos down in my description box. So I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I hope you get lots of inspiration for Christmas. And to me, it's never too early to be thinking about Christmas and decorating our homes. So y'all, I hope y'all sit back and enjoy the video. If you haven't joined my Facebook Home Decor page yet, I'd love for you to go over and join it at Our Green Acres Home Decor and DIY Inspirations. Also, go over and follow me on Instagram. The first project we're going to work on is going to be some cute clothespin ornaments. These little ornaments make great little additions to gifts. You can put them on your tree. You can hang them on with your stocking. But basically, you want to take 8 clothespins, and you can purchase clothespins like this at Dollar Tree. Take all the metal springs off, and then once you have all the metal springs removed, then you want to take some wood glue, and you just want to glue the smooth sides together. Once you get them all glued and they have dried, then you're going to want to take some hot glue, and you're going to want to start attaching them and making them into the shape of a star or a snowflake. You get your snowflake glued together. Now you can paint it or you can leave it natural. I painted one white linen, and I also painted one in Serenity Blue, and I left one natural. Now I'm going to take a Dollar Tree snowflake ornament, and I'm going to glue that in the center of it, and I'm also going to add some embellishments to it. I'm going to leave a link to Totally Dazzled down in my description box also. So if you want to go and shop for some bling, you know, for your Christmas ornaments this year, they have a great selection. I added some twine and some ribbon to make hangers. And I also want to add another thing that you can do with these. They make great gifts. I made some last year and gave them away as gifts. Just wrap them up in some tissue paper and some nice ribbon, and it makes a really nice, unique gift for someone. If you're not subscribed to our channel yet, we'd love for you to join our YouTube family. So just hit that red subscribe button. The next project we're going to work on is going to be these little wooden tree cutouts, and these came from Dollar General, and they cost $1 a pack. These were a very popular item, and these things sold off the shelves. You couldn't even hardly find them. I'd shopped early, so I got a few packs, and then one of my friends picked up some more and shared them with me. So I made several projects with these. and you'll see another project in this video where I'm going to make something else with them. But they're $1 a pack, and hopefully they'll carry them again this year. But you just basically want to get some assorted fabrics. I'm showing you the fabrics, just to give you an idea of all the patterns you can use. You can get it, fabric at Walmart or Dollar Tree. And then you just want to get your tree, and you want to, lay it down on your fabric. You want to trace around it. Then you want to cut out the shape of the tree, and then you're going to want to go in and Mod Podge over your wood tree, and then just lay your fabric over it and smooth it out really good. I had some viewers comment on this video when I put it out last year and said that I could have applied a layer of Mod Podge over the fabric too, and that would have kept my edges from fraying. Well, I did try it in another project, and I did not like it because I felt like it just made my fabric crunchy. You may like it, and if you do, you can apply Mod Podge on top of the fabric too, just to seal it in, and like I say, it will probably keep your edges from fraying. Now that we've got all the trees made, and you can see all the different patterns and colors that I used, you can use any colors that you want. You don't have to do different patterns. You can do them all the same, but I just thought, I wanted a variety of my trees, and you can see we've got some large ones and we've got some small ones. And you're going to need 28 blocks in all to make all the bases and the trunks for the trees, because we're going to make a flat base. It's going to be this one right here, and that's where we're going to put several trees on this one. And I just painted it white chalk paint. And then I really like to spray paint when I can, and I love this Brown Boots by Krylon. It's a really pretty brown. And so I went outside and I spray painted some of the longer ones are going to be the tree trunks, and then the two stacked together will be the base. So we're going to make some tall trees, and you just want to vary the heights of your trees. You're going to make some with a short trunk, and you're going to make some with a tall trunk. Now that we've got all the trunks glued on, now we're going to glue them on to the bases. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, please hit that like button. It really helps out our channel. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, DIY number 3, and I love this one. This one I made out of thrift store watch faces, and basically we're just going to make a Christmas tree out of old watches. So as you can see, I got a variety of watches that I bought at a thrift store, and I got a really good deal on them. You can also, shop yard sales. You may have some just around the house that don't work anymore. You just want to take all the bands off of them, and most of the bands come off really easy with some pliers. I got this frame at a thrift store also. I think I paid $2.50 for it. So you just choose what frame you want, and then you can decide what size of a tree you want to make. Here's the fabric I used. I give you a couple of options. These squares come from Walmart. Then you want to cut your fabric out to fit over your foam board. And the foam board I traced my frame so I would know the size of my foam board. But you just want to make it the desired shape for your frame. Then you just want to apply Mod Podge along the edges of the back of the foam board, and then we're going to fold our fabric over, and you're going to want to just smooth it down, and then you're going to want to pull it tight just so it'll be real smooth and tight on the front. So now that we've got our fabric under our foam board, now you want to shape your tree. So I laid my watch faces out and got them the way that I wanted them. And you can see, I just shaped them with large ones and small ones. And then you can use the watch band as a tree trunk. And I wanted to mention I used Gorilla Glue to adhere the watch faces to the fabric. You could probably also use E6000. DIY number 4 is going to be, we're going to use some jingle blocks, and we're going to use a little $1 card that I picked up at Dollar Tree. So you can see this cute little frame that I made, and I'm about to show you how we make it, and we're just going to embellish it with a bow. So you'll need 10 of the Dollar Tree tumbling blocks, and also I used wood glue to attach mine. I chalk painted it black, and then I'm going to distress it with a sanding block. Now, using $1 cards that I got at Dollar Tree, and some of these I got at Dollar General, you can get packs of Christmas cards for $1, and the graphics on these cards are great. So I'm going to take one that I got at Dollar Tree. It's kind of 3D, and I'm going to take that front panel off. It comes off really easy, and that's going to be the one that I'm going to use in my frame first. You just put the frame over it, and I'm just showing this for videoing purposes because I'm going to put some more cards on it. So I'm not going to glue it just yet, but you could use hot glue to put your frame on it, and then I just added a bow. And I'm just going to give you some different ideas, some different cards that I had of all the different kinds of graphics you can put in this little cute frame. This little frame would be so cute. You know, you could hang it on your tree. You could also, you know, put this to display on a tiered tray. I think would be really cute. DIY number 5 is going to be some cute little snowman hats we're going to make out of the tumbling blocks from Dollar Tree. My friend Nikki gave me this idea, and I love making these. You need 3 Jenga blocks. You're going to glue 2 together using wood glue long ways, and just glue 1 on the bottom for its brim. I chalk painted and distressed them, then I added some embellishments. You can add little hangers with twine or yarn. Okay, DIY number 6 is, I'm going to also show you some more things we can do with $1 cards. You just take some kind of seasonal frame. This is a little Dollar General sign that says Happy Fall, y'all. It was $1. Also, take your greeting cards, cut your graphic down to the size of your frame, and all you have to do is just slip it in that frame, and then it's just easily interchangeable. You can take it back out, you know, and have it ready for fall again next year, or you can put something in it, you know, for the next season, say Valentine's. So just wanted to show you that little trick with the, you know, there's just so many things you can do with greeting cards. DIY number 7 is going to be a wood sleigh kit. These come from Dollar General also, and I know they've got the kits this year. I haven't been to Dollar General since before the pandemic, but one of my friends has gone, and she's already seen little wooden truck kits like this. So they're still $3. So I picked up a couple of these last year, and like I say, I shop early, and I always get my Christmas decor, you know, probably earlier than anybody else. But I picked up a couple of the sleds, and basically it's just a little kit. It's very easy to assemble and put together. So you put your little sled together, and really you don't have to have any kind of glue. It fits in there pretty good. And if you do have trouble fitting it in, and maybe something is loose, you just get a little hot glue, and you can, you know, secure it together even better. And then I'm going to chalk paint mine, and I do one in Serenity Blue, which I love Serenity Blue chalk paint, and then I'm going to do one in black. And then I'm going to take my sanding block again, and I'm going to go around the edges. I just want to give it more of a distressed farmhouse look. And then I'm going to add some embellishments to it, and I'm going to give you some ideas of the embellishments that you can use for it. And some of the little tags and embellishments I'm going to show you right here. Those I purchased at Walmart last year. And then I just added some little twine to it, and then I'm just going to use some hot glue and just glue them on the sides. But these little sleds are so cute. You can use these for little gift baskets, like if you wanted to give this to a gift for a friend or a neighbor, you know, put some candies in it or some baked goods. These little sleds, like I say, they are endless on the little things you can put on them, and just, you know, customize them to the person you want to give it to. Just to give you some more embellishment ideas, I'm taking some more of these Dollar Tree Snowflake Ornaments, and I'm chalk painting them in cashew chalk paint, and then I'm going to glue them together and kind of overlap them, and then just decorate them with some vintage jewelry. Another embellishment that I made is I took a floral pick and it had those colors of the sled in it with those little berries, so it matched really good. I'm taking some vintage jewelry. This is an earring, a clip-on earring, and then I just made a raffia bow. So I'm just going to put this together with the floral pick and just put that on the side. Okay, DIY number 8. We're going to make some faux wood tags. Now these tags make great embellishments for gifts, your stockings. You can also put these on a tier tray. You can get these tags at Dollar Tree or Dollar General. I chalk painted one gray cashew, and then I did a white one. And then I just took my sanding block and I distressed them. So now we're going to, again, take some $1 cards, and then this one I'm going to put the snowman on the tag. So I'm going to cut around, cut the snowman out, and actually I'm going to go and pick out all the cards, the graphics that I want to use, and get them all cut out. And then I'm going to use some Mod Podge, and you want to Mod Podge them onto the tag, and then you're going to want to apply Mod Podge over the top of them to seal them. DIY number 9. We're going to make some more wood tags, but this time we're going to use the little wood tree cutouts again. So you want to do the same thing. You want to trace around the tree wood cutout onto your fabric, and then you're going to want to cut that out, and we're going to do the same process. We're going to Mod Podge it onto the little wood tree cutout. So then you want to apply your fabric, smooth it out really good, get all the wrinkles out that you can. And then we're going to put this onto the chalk painted tag. And I did one in white and I did one in black. Now these tags right here would also, like I say, you can hang these on the stockings, you can put these on tier trays, and you can add these to gifts or gift bags. DIY number 10. We're going to use some more Dollar Tree products. We're going to use some more tumbling blocks. We're going to use a gift bag from Dollar Tree and some foam board. So to make this project, we're going to need 26 blocks in all. We're going to need 6 for the sides and 7 for the top and the bottom. Now this is the gift bag I chose, but you can choose any gift bag you want. And here is the Jenga blocks of how I shaped them. And I'm using some that I've used in previous projects, so some of them are painted orange. I wood glued those together, let them dry, and then I secure the backs with popsicle sticks. Then I chalk painted it with Waverly Elephant, and then I'm going to distress it again with my sanding block. So now you just want to cut your image out, and on these gift bags they're two-sided, so you could actually make 2 of these. To cover the holes, I used a piece from the leftover bag to fill them in. If you just take the other side of the bag and go up there where it's in that, that gray area, and just cut out just a little piece, you can just tape it on the back of that and you never know the holes were there. So now take your poster board and you're going to want to Mod Podge your graphic on top of it and smooth it out really good. Try to get all the wrinkles out of it and smooth it out as best you can. Now it's ready to put in the frame. I just used a couple of dabs of hot glue in the corners to attach my frame. DIY number 11. We're also going to use some more Dollar Tree products. You can use these little styrofoam cones. You can also purchase these at Walmart. You can use twine or you can use yarn. I had some cream colored twine, and also I'm going to do some in the brown twine. You just want to hot glue your twine onto your cone, and when you get to the top you just want to wrap it around in a circle. So now I'm just going to show you some ways that you can decorate with these cone trees. I took some candlesticks, I chalk painted them, and I distressed them. So I'm going to use these as bases for my trees, and also I'm going to show you some embellishments that you can use. You can use different things to stage with your cones. I painted some mason jars, and I've got a variety of some really pretty salt and pepper shakers, and these are lamp finials and just vintage jewelry, and these are some embellishments I got at Dollar Tree, and then some more vintage jewelry. So now I'm going to show you how you can use different bases to display the trees.
Pack your queen.
DIY number 12. In this project, I'm going to show you how you can make some primitive rustic farmhouse stockings using drop cloth, and these are no-sew. I'm also going to show you how we can make some other embellishments for them using some scrap drop cloth that we have left over. This is the drop cloth that I used. I purchased this at Lowe's. It's a 4x5. I took a stocking that I already had on hand, and I'm going to use this to be my pattern. And I'm just going to trace around it onto my 2 pieces of drop cloth that I have down, and then just trace around it with a pencil, and you're going to want to cut it out. Once you get your 2 pieces cut out, you want to pin them together. Now, using some hot glue, you want to go around the edge and go all the way around the stocking and press it down to where it seals it good. Okay, once you've got the stocking all glued, now you want to turn it inside out, because where you just glued, that's going to be the inside of the stocking. Now we're going to make a hanger for it, and to make the hanger, I just used the hemmed edge of the drop cloth. Just cut a piece off long enough to make a hanger. I looped it over, and then I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach it. Now I'm going to give you some inspiration on some embellishments that we can make out of the drop cloth. I took a wooden heart that I have, and I'm going to use it as a pattern. And so I'm going to make a stuffed heart, and you can hang these with the stockings. And also in the full length video that I'll have linked below in the description box, I'll also show you how you can make a tree. And I'm also going to show you how to make a messy bow out of the drop cloth strips. DIY 13, this is the last one, y'all, and thanks so much for sticking it out if you're still here. I'm just going to give you some ideas and inspiration on what you can do with old baking pans and some cheese graters. I'm going to show you a faux rust technique that I used on one of the cheese graters, and I'm not going to show you in this video, but if you want to see it, I'll have the playlist, like I said, down below that you can go out and watch the full length video. But I'm just going to take some baking pans and cheese graters that I had on hand. One I'm going to leave at the natural patina, and then on the baking pan I just chalk paint it with linen white, and I use my sanding block and I distress it. And I'm going to take a paper plate and I'm going to take the graphic from that plate and I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to Mod Podge it onto the front of the pan, and then I'm going to apply Mod Podge on top to seal it in. See how good this turned out? And see, this is just an old pan you may have had, back in your kitchen cabinets that you were no longer using. And now you've got a cute piece to take out and use for Christmas. And you can put all kinds of things in these little pans. And I'm going to show you different ways that you can decorate and use your cheese graters.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy
Well, y'all, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope y'all got tons of Christmas inspiration. And like I say, if you want more detailed info and a lot more decorating ideas, go to my playlist and click on the links below, and it'll take you to the videos that I did last year. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and as always, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching, and God willing, I will see y'all in the next video.